Marias! Welcome back to my channel. Today is already the 7th episode of our Funda Friday series, Season 3. If you are new to my channel, Funda Friday series is wherein I normally select a specific brand of foundation, may it be local, drugstore, or high-end, and share with you my full thoughts, review, demo, and an 8-hour wear test. And for today's episode, the foundation that we will be reviewing is one of the OG in the makeup community. It is none other than Revlon Colorstay Foundation.
Maria, 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 Maria.
Alright guys, so let's proceed with the application. Again, we will be reviewing Revlon Colorstay Combination to Oily Skin, shade 180 is what I have right here. Shake lang natin siya kasi matagal siyang natulog doon sa lagayan. This is 30 ml. Again, 180 is sand beige. So basically, this one claims to be 24-hour wear combination to oily skin. If you are new to this channel, whenever I do Funda Friday, I normally apply the foundation on one side of my face with a primer using a foundation brush and set it with mild baking of powder. While on the other side, I will not put primer and then use sponge for application and then just a fine dusting of powder. So, let's begin. So, may seal ba siya? Yes, meron siyang plastic seal dito. Oh. Sige, tuklapin muna natin. Alright. Alright. So, shake tayo. Tingnan natin kung perfect yung shade na... Oops! Oh my god, I almost dropped foundation on my camera. That was super watery. Siguro kasi kinulang ako sa pag-shake. Wait lang ha. Tabi natin yung camera ko. Diyos ko. I don't know how I will be able to clean it kung natapunan siya. Alright, so try ulit natin. Ayun. One pump. Lagay muna natin siya dito sa side ng face na hindi tayo magpa-primer. And then, use tayo ng applicator. Alright, so that's one layer. It's actually pretty good. It's perfect match. I'm NC25 right now. And super natural lang na itsura niya. At first, I was a little afraid na baka grayish siya. Pero hindi, ang ganda. Nalimutan ko na maganda talaga tong foundation na to ha. Right, apply tayo ng second pump. Alright, so we apply 2 layers of foundation to check the potential of the consistency or the coverage para malaman natin kung buildable to full ba talaga siya. Kasi I'm not sure kung ano ba yung claims nito. Wala naman siya sinabing full coverage yung claims niya. But usually I apply 2 to 3 layers just to check if it's buildable. So it is basically medium sheer to medium coverage yung first layer. Parang natural lang na even out yung skin tone. So, ngayon, second layer tayo. Tingnan natin kung mabibuild up pa siya. Alright, so as you can see, it is definitely buildable. Natakpan naman niya yung mga redness dito na parang mask ni. And then yung redness dito sa nose ko. So it is buildable to full coverage. Pero I think 2 layers is good enough. Medyo may kasi neutral undertone niya ako. So hindi mo masabing ma-yellow, hindi mo rin masabing ma-red. So move on tayo sa other side. Maglalagay muna tayo ng primer. Benefit Professional. Doon lang sa areas na meron tayong enlarged pores. Then 2 pumps, 1 muna. Then the foundation brush I'll be using is this one. Apply muna tayo. Alright, so para ma-check kung pwede siyang gamitan ng daliri lang, gagamitin yung fingertips ko sa pag-blend sa baba. Okay naman, kaya naman siya ng fingertips, however, kailangan konti lang yung ilalagay mo and one area at a time para hindi siya masyadong matuyo agad. Kasi ito medyo nagsaset on its own. Hindi naman sobrang set, pero hindi na siya sticky. Kaya medyo madali siyang matuyo. Make sure to use less product at a time and work on one area before moving on to the next. Yung huwag kayong maglalagay ng marami and then iiwanan nyo. Yan. So, okay naman siya ng fingertips. Now, let's continue with the brush. Alright, again, first layer, medium coverage. Although natakpan niyo yung mga blemishes ko dito, hindi fully covered. Ano lang, na blur out. So, lagay pa tayo ng isa. Pero kung kagaya nyo ako, or kagaya ko kayo, ano daw, mali-mali ang Tagalog, na natural lang for daily use, not daily, I mean, kung nag-work from home ka, or kailangan mag-makeup on a daily basis, kasi sales lady, or secretary, or something like that, then, pwede mo itong gamitin one layer lang. Hindi kailangan mag 2 layers. Pero kung a-attend ka ng mga events, then yun, mag-layering ka para mas bongga. Great. So, I'm not sure if it's just my brush or meron talaga mga streaks ng konti. I think I prefer sponge. Apply nyo muna nito ng concealer brush or foundation brush na yung lapad, yung parang malaking ganito. And then, is-sponge nyo. Mas maganda siya kasi hindi talaga maiiwasan na may streaks kapag foundation brush. Now, isaset na natin siya ng powder. I'll be using Blue Skin Loose Powder. And then, kuha tayo ng powder puff. Dito sa brush ang ginamit. Mag-mild baking tayo. And dito sa side na to ay dusting lang ng powder. Yan. So, I will just finish the rest of my makeup. Time now is exactly 2:15. Yan. So, 2:15 dun, 2:18 dito. So, 2:15 na lang. Tapos tayo mag-makeup 2:15 and I'll get back to you after I finish my makeup under natural lighting. Guys, this is how it looks like. It's already 3 p.m. Maaraw and parang uulan. Anyways, this is how it looks like on my phone camera. Ayan. Super, super flawless. Super, super plakado. Ay, blurred. Ayan. Now, I will be switching on my HD camera para ma-zoom in tayo. Hey guys, this is already how my face looks like at 3 p.m. So, it's almost an hour that we have the foundation on. It's super plakado, super flawless. Zoom in tayo para mas makita nyo siya. Dito sa side ng face ko ay nag-primer tayo. And then, brush yung ginamit natin. And nag-semi-baking tayo. While on the other side of my face, hindi tayo nag-primer and nag-dusting lang tayo ng powder. And then, sponge yung ginamit nating applicator. Ayan. In detail. Natakpan niyo yung mga blemishes pero yung texture nandyan pa din. Alright, so that is how my face looks like in natural lighting using Revlon Colorstay combination to oily formula. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, it's already 5 p.m. It's been 3 hours so we have it on our face. And super ganda and super plakado pa rin niya. Yan, makikita nyo. Glowing ng konti yung nose ko. I mean, medyo parang may shininess na siya. And your chin, yung sa cheek area ko, that's because of the blush. But hindi tayo nag-highlight para mas makita natin yung effect. Zoom in lang tayo ng konti. Ayan. Yung ating mga pores ay dry pa rin sila. I mean, hindi pa sila nagiging oily. Yan. Sa nose ko, hindi pa rin. May konting sheen sa aking blush. Forehead, intact pa. Nose, intact pa rin. Although may shininess. Sa chin, intact pa rin. And yung under the nose. Yun yung usual na natatanggal whenever I wear makeup. Pero as what I've mentioned earlier, I've been filming in front of my setup for almost an hour now without fan. And also, nag-blow dry ako. So talaga na-expose na ako sa init. Kaya siguro medyo shininess na yung aking nose. But other than that, super flawless. Super flakado. Plakado pa rin niya. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey guys, it's already 7:15. It's been 5 hours that we have the foundation on our face. And this is how it looks like. Medyo may oiliness na sa nose. Ayan o. Pero aside from the nose, okay pa rin yung the rest of my face. Super plakado, super flawless pa rin niya. Ayan, yung nose lang talaga. Hindi pa siya oil. Shininess pa lang siya. However, medyo nagsisimula ng mag-breakout mag-breakdown yung foundation. Malapit na. So, I think if you really have very, very oily skin, like my nose, 5th hour, kailangan nyo na gumawa ng paraan para makapag-blot. Pero, hindi naman immediate. Halimbawa, matatapos na yung event or ganyan, kayang-kaya pa rin siya. So, up to 5th hour if you are super mega oily. But if you're not, you're good because it is still flawless matte on the rest of my face. So, that's the 5th hour update. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's already 9:30. Pasensya na sa ingay ng aircon. I just wanna share with you that I'm having some concerns now with the foundation around my nose area. Nagsistart na siyang mag-breakdown because of the sebum. So, sure na sure tayo na talagang nag-oil up na siya as of this moment. Kasi ayan, diba? Syempre, oil breaks down makeup. So, ayan, talagang wala pang 8 hours, mga 7.5 pa lang. Meron na siyang namumuumuong part. But other than my nose, wala talaga akong ibang problem. Alright guys, so it is exactly 10:15 doon. 10:20 na sa aking relo. So, ganoon naman kanina talaga. May 5-minute difference sila. So, I want to show you how it actually looks like right now because I'm about to remove it. I want to see how it will actually look on my face kung one layer lang and natural looking yung dating niyan. Just for me to give you an insight also kung hindi naman gagamitin for events, diba? But, before I do that, before I remove it, I want to show you na talagang yung nose area natin ay nag-breakout na. Ayan o. Okay, sorry, naka-focus tayo. Manual kasi yung focus. Ayan, talagang natatanggal na yung ibang foundation. Pero yung oiliness ng face ko, hindi ganun sobrang oily. Okay, kasi medyo maliwanag eh. Ito, white. So, if ever na magbablot kayo, meron siyang transfer, yung oil. Oh, okay na ulit siya. After mo siyang i-blot, okay na ulit, parang walang nangyari. However, syempre, nabawas yung foundation na sumama doon sa oil. Pero, kung combination skin lang kayo, hindi super oily, ito yung mangyayari sa inyo, yung sa chin ko. Tingnan natin kung may transfer. Ito, wala. Walang transfer kasi hindi siya sobrang naging oily. So, ito, hindi siya nagtatransfer kapag matte. Transfer proof siya as long as dry siya. Ngayon, ito-test naman natin siya if it is waterproof or water resistant. Lagyan lang natin dito. Ayan. Tingnan lang natin siya. And then, kapag binunasan ba natin, matatanggal yung foundation. Hindi rin. Walang nag-transfer. Yung tubig lang mismo yung nag-transfer. And may natira pa rin foundation dun sa face kahit nabasa. So, it is transfer resistant. And smudge proof. Tingnan ulit natin sa ilalim ng ilong. Smudge resistant. Kasi ito, syempre nagsisniff ako, medyo nababawasan siya. Pero honestly, hindi talaga siya natatanggal basta-basta unless nag-oil up na yung area ng face mo. Then kapag binlat mo, sasama talaga siya sa foundation. So it is transfer proof, smudge proof. Ayun, wala talaga. It is definitely a good foundation kung ikaw ay combination to oily. But if you're super oily, you have to bake it. So now, I'm going to remove it. And I will show you how I apply it ng light foundation lang. Lagyan na natin ng foundation. Ito naman yung gagamitin ko, may iba lang. Then, 1 pump. Kung paano ko typically mag-a-apply, I think 1 pump is good for the entire face ko sa totoong buhay. So, siya nasa aircon ha. Kasi, ang init. Lalo na pag nag-film na ka mamaya ng final thoughts. Madali naman pa rin talaga siyang i-applyan mo ka pa rin siyang natural. Hindi tayo magsaset ng powder. Tatry natin kung ano mangyayari kung hindi sinet ng powder. So, napaka-sheer ng coverage niya. Hindi man lang niya natakpan to, oh. Kung sponge yung gagamitin mo na 1 pump for the rest or the whole face. So, layer tayong konti. So, lagay lang natin ito dun sa areas na kailangan. Pero dun sa ilalim ng ilong, chin, dun sa mga blemishes, and dito sa ilalim ng mata. Hindi na ako masyado naglalagay sa nose kasi nga bubuo-buo lang, ba't maglalagay ka pa? Right? So, ngayon hindi tayo magdadrag ng konti, medyo doon tayo sa pabebe na pagbe-blend. Ayan. So, definitely second layer talaga ay medium to full coverage na siya. Depende sa tool na gagamitin mo. And again, hindi na natin ito isa-set ng powder. So, when it comes to the coverage, I'll let you know what are my thoughts later on. If it requires, or if it will still require corrector or concealer. Alright, we're done. This is how it looks like. Kung hindi natin siya isa-set ng... Wow! Nag-dry up na siya ng konti, ha? Kung meron kang dry skin, yan. Kung dry skin ka, huwag mo nang iset ito. Siguro, ang gagawin mong pagsaset is halimbawa, ito yung powder. Kuha na may powder. Tapos kuha ka ng powder brush. Maglagay ka ng very, very little. Wala yung powder ko dito, tinabi ko na. Konting-konti lang. Tapos, iganto mo yung brush mo. Sitak-tak mo. Kunin nga natin yung brush natin kanina. Ito, yung kaninang ginamit. Wala na natira halos. Yun na lang yung ipang-set mo. Kasi may konti pa rin siyang mga powder particles. And ganun. Huwag ka na lang magdagdag ng additional product. And you're good to go. So yes, this is still okay for dry to normal skin. So let's now proceed with my first impression review.
Alright guys, so we are done with our 8-hour wear test. Time now is 10:40. It's 10:45 on my watch. Now I will be able to give you my full thoughts and review about the Revlon Colorstay combination to oily formula. So again, as what I've mentioned earlier, this is not my first time using it. I've used it like 3 or 4 years ago. That's the first time I actually purchased a foundation bottle that is not cushion, because before I'm only fond of cushion foundation, and then I became oily, then I had picos. That's the reason why I got acne and all that, and I started using liquid foundation that are high coverage, and this is the holy grail foundation of a lot of beauty gurus during that year. That's the reason why kahit mahal to, 800 plus to that time, parang 825 to before, pero ngayon it is still 825 pesos. So if you're gonna ask me, it's a little on the higher price range, because for me, affordable foundation is more or less 500 pesos only, between 4 to 600 pesos. But since it is actually on the higher end but not more than 1,000 pesos, I'm still giving it a 4 out of 5 kasi sa performance niya, it is medium to full coverage, and it's definitely flawless, good for events, definitely filtered looking. Even if hindi ka mag-retouch for a long period of time, like 6 hours, maganda pa rin siya. So for me, for the price point and its quality, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Now for the availability, halos sa lahat makikita mo to available. Watsons, Rostan's, Robinsons, Lazada, Shopee, even SM, meron silang Revlon counter. As long as may Revlon counter, makikita nyo tong foundation na to, because this is not a seasonal foundation, or this is not a limited edition. So this is definitely an OG. Talagang ito yung mga foundation na swear by ng makeup artist na nagsisimula pa lang na ma-discover yung mga branded foundation. Ito talaga yung nag-i-invest sila mabuti. Nagsastart sila mag-invest kasi medyo higher price point siya compared sa mga Maybelline or sa mga L'Oreal, pero maganda talaga. I'm only giving it a 4 out of 5. For the packaging, it has actually improved. During the time na pinurchase ko to 4 years ago, wala pa siyang pump. Parang last year lang or 2 years ago lang siya nagkaroon ng pump. And you know me, I'm a sucker for pump in a foundation. So it's definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. Kasi kahit hindi siya plastic, sobrang tibay nitong glass, nitong Revlon na to. As in, makapal talaga siya. Kahit ibarag-barag mo siya, hindi siya madaling mabasag. Magka-crack lang siya, pero hindi siya mababasag. So, for the packaging, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. For the formulation, this has silicone in it. And this has SPF 15. So, it's not as high to the point na dito ka na lang magre-rely ng SPF mo. Hindi. So, it's just an added protection. Pero for the photo ready test, I'll insert a photo here ng aking flash test or photo ready test. It doesn't have that much of a flashback, so I think that's fine. So for the formulation, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 kasi hindi siya super liquidy, hindi siya runny, and dahil may plus point siya na SPF 15, maganda rin siya. Now, moving on to the claims. Medyo marami-rami siyang claims, ha. It says here, flawless coverage that lasts up to 24 hours. Lightweight formula that provides a smooth, perfect look, and America's #1 long-wearing foundation with a mess-free pump and SPF. So, in America, yes, maybe it's the #1, but here it's not, because hindi masyadong sikat ito dito sa Philippines. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Or baka lipas na kasi nga matagal na siyang nilabas sa market. Pero trust me, marami pa rin akong kilala na nag-realize sa foundation na to. And I myself will definitely reuse this. I don't know why I stopped using it, or maybe because I started evolving my standards when it comes to foundation. However, this is still a good investment if you're looking for a foundation, may it be on a for a daily use. Kasi right now, nakita nyo naman, inulit ko yung foundation ko. Hindi ko siya sinet ng powder. Very fine dusting lang ako, whatever is left on my brush, powder brush. Yun yung ginamit ko. And super, super ganda niya. And flawless looking. Hindi siya ganun ka-yellow. Ano ba yan? Nanginginig yun. Hindi siya ganun ka-yellow base. Yun nga lang, kailangan mo talagang mag-make sure na hanapin mo yung perfect shade for you. So, for the application, I would suggest you use sponge or apply it first with a brush and then use a sponge. Or also, fingertips, then sponge. Mas maganda pa rin si sponge kasi mas maganda yung layer niya and natural yung dating ng foundation kapag sponge. Pwede rin namang fingertips siguro pag maglalagay ka as a concealer or spot concealing, under eye concealing. Maganda rin gamitin mo yung fingertips mo. Pero it's best with a sponge. For the actual coverage. It is medium to full coverage. So it's layer, I'll insert here a clip nang ginamit ko siya sa aking tattoo. One layer lang, medium coverage na. And if you apply the second layer, magiging full coverage na siya. Ayan. However, when it comes to the need for concealer, corrector, and primer, hindi na kailangan. Kahit hindi ka mag-primer, I saw that there's not that much difference when it comes to the pore on my face. Now, for the corrector, I think kailangan mo ng corrector kung hindi ka magle-layering. Kung one layer lang gagamitin mo, it will only blur out some of the blemishes on your face. It actually depends. If you have dark spots, then it's a different story compared to redness and compared to purple under eyes. Okay? So, kung ito ay parang medyo dark lang siya, mas madali siyang i-cover nito. Pero kung meron siyang matingkad na red, then kailangan mo mag-color corrector kasi lalabas pa rin talaga ng konti, magpipick through pa rin ng konti yung redness niya. Kasi nga, hindi naman to immediately full coverage, medium to full coverage sa unless you want to pile up a lot of layers on your face, then okay lang, wag ka na mag-corrector and concealer. Pero kung one layer lang yung gusto mo, much better kung mag-concealer ka na lang or mag-corrector para hindi sobrang lahat ng buong face mo plakado ng makeup. Now, for the finish and texture, it's actually lightweight, as in parang wala akong suot na foundation. Hindi talaga siya yung parang mabigat sa mukha. It doesn't feel heavy at all. Napakabilis niyang i-blend, although hindi siya super liquidy. Hindi rin naman siya mousse type. So, saktong-sakto lang. So, for me, for the finish and texture, it's 5 out of 5. Blendability and layering, it's 5 out of 5 kasi ang dali niyang i-blend. Ang dali din niyang i-layer with other makeup on the face. So, that's 5 out of 5 for me. Again, for the photo ready test, as what I've mentioned earlier, it's still 5 out of 5 kasi I really look good, plakado, flawless, magandang-maganda. Although medyo malapit, pag malapit kasi, mas matingkad yung flashback. Pero kung magkukuha ka ng picture with flash, make sure na medyo 1 meter away ka para hindi ganun ka bonggang ghostly yung itsura mo kasi nga may SPF siya. Now, finally, for the wear test, water resistant, waterproof, sweat smudge, humidity, and transfer proof. Transfer proof and smudge proof siya. However, kapag nag-oil up na siya, nagtatransfer na siya. So, as long as hindi naman oil yung reason kung bakit ka magbablot, hindi siya magta-transfer. So, for me, it is water resistant but not waterproof. Nakita nyo naman kanina, nag-test tayo. Hindi siya natanggal basta-basta, yung tubig lang talaga yung sumama sa tissue. For the longevity, dito tayo medyo nagkakatalo, no? Kasi kung super mega oily ka, mga 5th or 6th hour pa lang, kailangan mo na mag-blot. However, blotting doesn't mean retouch. Nakita nyo naman kanina, binlot ko siya pero parang walang nangyari. Parang plakado pa rin yung itsura niya. Although may mga sumama na foundation doon sa tissue na ginamit natin kanina. Or sa blotting sheet kapag blotting sheet yung ginamit nyo. So, for me, that is forgivable as long as mas maaga siguro kayong magtanggal ng oil. Siguro 5th hour pa lang. Tanggalin nyo na yung oil nyo by blotting it with tissue. Then, hindi masyadong dadami yung foundation na sasama kasi ika-6th hour na ako nag-blot. Kaya parang nagbuo-buo na siya bago ko pa siya natanggal. So, as early as you saw shininess, i-blot nyo na siya. So, on the 5th hour, if you are using it on an event, then you have to expect some shininess and oiliness on the 5th hour. Pero, kung combination skin ka, hindi ka naman super duper oily, this will last up to 10 hours. I think 8 to 10 hours nang walang retouch. Perfect na perfect tong foundation na to sa'yo. And kung dry skin ka naman, kagaya nga nung ginawa ko kanina, wag ka nang mag-baking, wag ka nang magdagdag ng maraming powder. Just put a fine dusting of powder and you're good to go. Flawless na yung dating ng foundation na to sa'yo. So, basically, that's it. It's definitely a must-have if you are a foundation junkie like me with so much collections of foundation. If you are a beginner, I would suggest start investing on a good foundation. Rather than bili ka ng kung ano yung sale, bili ka ng bili ng something na kapareho ng ibang tao and then pagdating sa'yo, hindi pala match sa skin type mo, hindi pala match sa skin tone mo, di yung na-save mo sa pagbili mo ng sale, mawawala lang din. So, dito, pag-ipunan mo na lang and kapag naka-sale ito, 599 pesos lang. So, abang-abang ka na lang lagi ng sale sa Shopee at Lazada. So, that's it for today's video. I hope na-enjoy nyo to and sana nakatulong ito for you to decide whether or not you want to try this OG Revlon foundation. So, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Goodbye!